Hey guys. Hey guys. Well, I'm out here this morning. It's actually afternoon, I think. Got that gasket set in for the Kawasaki. Yay. Just getting ready to open it up. I was just cleaning up the cylinder base and realized there's two O-rings that go around each individual cylinder. I'm getting ready to look in here and see if they're there. But let me show you where we're at. Alright, there's the cylinder base off of the machine. There's the motor with the pistons exposed. His guts hanging out. Yeah, I don't know how well this will show. Right here and right here there's an O-ring that fits down in there, and they're trying to pop out. I was cleaning those surfaces up with a little bit of carburetor cleaner when I noticed them. So I'm going to look in that package and see if they're there, and hopefully they will be. I would like to replace them. Anyway, that's where we're at for right now. Alright fellas, we got the cylinder base back on with new gaskets, the head back on with new gaskets. We got it on top dead center. That arrow on this sprocket is lined up flush with this, and I put a daub of gray paint, silver paint right there. And you count 32 pins from starting with the pin right above the arrow over, and that's where the arrow on the other one matches up to, which I have it with a daub of silver paint matched up on that arrow. And maybe you'll be able to see this in the video, I don't know. See the arrow and the little daub of paint there? So now he's got to bolt everything down and torque it, put the valve cover on, and then put the tensioner in. And we should be good. And I owe thanks to my buddy Matt. He came by and he helped me hold that tensioner and stuff while we got that wrestled in there. And Steve, the guy that owns that Polaris 90, he came by and helped me get the cylinder base on while we squeezed the rings by hand and finessed them up in place. But anyway, we are getting there. So it's all timed up right now. I just got to torque everything down, get the caps on, and plugs in, cap on, cover on, you know, that kind of stuff. So we're making progress. Well, my buddy there helped me with the timing chain, holding that guide and stuff while I got it wrestled in there. And we got the rest of that engine buttoned up. Have a look. Ain't that something? All torqued down with new gaskets, timing set, tensioners in place. All I can do now is clean the carburetors, put the exhaust back on, charge the battery, and give her a go. So it's looking good. Alright, there's the carburetors. I'm going to do them one at a time. Just open the bowl off the bottom and take out the jets and clean them and blow out all the ports. The diaphragms are working good. You can hear them. So those are good. I'm just going to clean them out. Make sure there's no crusty old gas. Remember, they've been sitting over a year. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll stick them back on the machine. Alright, I already did one. I've just done the other. Just thought I'd show you what it looks like inside there. It's pretty much like any other old carburetor. Except the jets don't seem to be easily removable. I did take the gasket out of there, so I didn't get carburetor cleaner on it, but I blew all the jets and ports and everything out. And got all the old rancid gas out of everything. The diaphragms are working good, so I'm going to button it up and probably put new fuel line on it. This one right here is kinked where it goes onto the petcock, and it's some hard, I don't know what that is, but it's not regulation fuel line. I'm going to change those out for him. I think I have some in here, hopefully. And yeah. Alright, we got carbs in, boots attached, new fuel lines on. However, I was just looking at the petcock, and that tube coming out of that is way too big. I think I'm never going to get these little 3/16 fuel lines on there, so I may have to change that when I get ready to put the tank on. But I don't have any of the bigger kind. Not enough anyway. So I may have to get some. But anyway, we're getting real close. The coils back on, charge the battery, put the gas tank on. We can exhaust pipes. And we can test this rascal. Looking good, huh? I'm feeling good about it. Feeling good about it. Had to move it in the garage here. It was too dark. Wind got dark on me outside. Okay, for those of you who remember, I said I didn't know if I had the O-rings to go around those cylinder bases. Yes, they did have it, and there is the old ones. And also a thing of interest that I found was that when I took his machine apart, it did not have any exhaust gaskets in it, which that's what these little copper things are. That came in the kit that I got. And since I spoke to you last, I got the coil pack in. Now you're probably not going to be able to see it because the light's funny, it's dark out. But trust me, you can see the spark plug wire there. Maybe. I don't know if you can or not. There it is. And right above the inside this is the top motor mount, and the coil rests in between there. So all I've got left, I got the battery on the charger. There it is down there. And it had 10 volts in it. It's been sitting for a year and a half. It still had 10, almost 11 volts in it. Let's see. So yeah, it's charging. It'll be ready by morning. The exhaust back on. Some larger fuel line. This is at 3/16. Look at the size of this petcock stem. It may be hard to tell, but that's huge. It's huge, man, believe me. Alright, so that being said, that's where I'm at for tonight. I'm knocking off. I'm going to go in and fix something to eat. Play with my dogs a little while. See what else I can rustle up in there. And tomorrow, hook the rest of these little things up. Give her a go. See what happens. Alright? Cool. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.